Have you ever stopped to think that even though My Little Pony is such a beloved franchise, there are still a bunch of things that made fans really mad, from weird story decisions to changes literally nobody asked for? Well, today we're talking about all of that. Hey beautiful people, I'm Julie. Number 1, not doing more with Flurry Heart. The show totally wasted the chance to dive deeper into the Alicorn story. If the birth of an Alicorn is supposed to be such a massive event, man, they could have done way more with it instead of just introducing Flurry Heart as another toy to the market. And we can't even forget about G5. Number 2, how G5 handled G4's legacy. First of all, Twilight giving up magic feels completely out of character. She absolutely would have fought for it until the very end, right? And wanna know the most annoying part? According to G5, Twilight and her friends were defeated by Opaline, but she's a villain who can barely solve any problem on her own. She gets beaten like 5 minutes after the main characters finally step up, which is nothing compared to what the main 6 dealt with in the past. But somehow, we're supposed to believe that Equestria was defeated by Opaline, while way more powerful villains like T-Rex and Chrysalis got taken down before. Oh please, give me a break. Number 3, they ruined King Sombra. Man, they really did him dirty. He used to be this super mysterious villain with creepy mind control magic that was genuinely intimidating. And the fact that he destroyed and ruled the entire empire for years already showed up that he was top tier threat. But when he came back in the final season, the show turned him into this total goofy, incompetent side villain. Congratulations, I hated it. We barely even got to see his dark magic again. Honestly, they either shouldn't have brought him back at all, or they should have kept him actually threatening. Drop a like if you also prefer the older version of King Sombra. Number 4, G5 being too childish. Maybe they just couldn't decide whether they wanted to target a brand new audience of little kids or keep the older fans happy, and the results ended up being kind of a freaking mess. The show felt way more focused on keeping kids distracted than actually telling good stories. Most of the conflicts were super easy to solve, just like a lot of modern kids' cartoons, and the stories themselves felt really shallow. Number 5, the ugly pony toy modes. Imagine being a fan of the show, super excited to buy the new merch, only to find out Fluttershy toy is basically just a repainted Rainbow Dash. I mean it. There were so many low quality products with giant heads, weird skinny legs, or completely wrong colors like that infamous pink Celestia. My eyes hurt just from seeing the scrap.
Let's fly to the castle.
Comment down below which one you think looks the most cursed. Number 6, when Hasbro focused episodes on characters nobody cared about, like Big Macintosh Romance with Sugar Belle, or that episode about that annoying Daring Do fan. Those episodes just feel like fillers made only to kill time. And while we're on the subject, I've gotta mention an episode especially that basically everyone hates. Spike at Your Service from season 3. The writers made Spike act dumb and completely incompetent at things we know he's good at, like cooking and cleaning, just because the plot needed him to. And I've seen so many people rank that episode as one of the absolute worst. Number 7, the G4 finale not redeeming Chrysalis, T-Rex, and especially Cozy Glow. I get why T-Rex was turned into stone, since he was a big threat among these 3 season finale villains, so it was probably the safest option. Same thing with Chrysalis, especially cause she was actually given a chance at redemption and refused it. But Cozy Glow deserved punishment, not eternal damnation, and as far as we know, she's not immortal like the other 2, so she could have eventually learned about friendship over time, right? Now imagine if T-Rex, Cozy Glow, and Chrysalis had finally admitted that they actually liked being friends with each other and slowly started changing the sides. Because of the writers very clearly build up the friendship between those 2. To me, that would have been the perfect starting point for a redemption arc. And that's without without even getting into King Sombra and how he got redeemed in the comics. Number 8, Twilight becoming the ruler of Equestria. Man, this felt like such a slap in the face to the 8 seasons before it and everything Twilight had worked for. She built an entire life with her friends in Ponyville. And then there's the School of Friendship, which got completely thrown away after 1 season, just so season 9 could focus on Twilight's ruler arc. Celestia doesn't even ask if Twilight actually wants to take her place, and Twilight is physically incapable of saying no to Celestia. Not to mention, Princess Luna barely got to rule for a few years after returning, so she really didn't need to retire yet. Honestly, she could have ruled without Celestia just fine, considering Celestia handled things alone for 1,000 years. But do you guys agree with me in this one? I seriously need a juice break after ranting about all of that. Number 9, the main 6 not becoming immortal too. Like, how does the Princess of Friendship becomes immortal but her friends don't? That honestly makes no sense. Twilight teaching everyone about friendship without the main 6 by her side just feels wrong. Especially because they were the ones who taught her about friendship in the first place, and together they helped form a huge part of the kingdom around Equestria and brought all of those nations together. Twilight didn't do all of that alone. Subscribe if you also wanted to see all of them became alicorns. Number 10, the way G5 ponies use their hooves like hands and the show's huge dependence on social media. This honestly took away some of the feeling that they were actually ponies. And on top of that, the story became way too dependent on social media, videos, and online fame, mostly because of Pip. So a lot of the conflicts end up revolving around posts, followers, or trying to make something go viral, which made the show feel a lot more human and way less magical to a lot of fans. Hasta la vista.